Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this week's video, you'll be seeing how to make your own DIY writing pad. It's very simple to make and it's easy and efficient to use. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So for this DIY, you'll need an old book cover, few scissors, an X-Acto knife, a pencil, an eraser, some elastic, some craft tape. It's optional, you can use it for decoration, cardstock, some normal drawing paper, crafting paper and felt. You'll also need fabric glue, Mod Podge, an old pair of socks, cardboard and a scale. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let's measure out our cardstock. Enough for this. For extra precautions, what I've done is I've used some double-sided tape so that the cardstock doesn't fall out anytime. So first let's measure out how much cardstock we will be needing exactly for only the cover. Make sure it's placed perfectly. And let's trace out our old book's cover so that we have the perfect amount of cardstock. So this will be our cover page because we'll be writing on this side of the book, right? So now let's cut it out. Now once you've cut it out, let's see if it fits perfectly. Let's keep this aside because we will not be using it. Don't forget, my cardstock has a rough and a smooth side. I will be sticking the rough side down for more grip, okay? So let's see if this is going to stay on right. Yes, it's perfect for the front page. So, and now I'm going to stick this on. I will be using Mod Podge and a brush to just spread the Mod Podge on, and then I'll stick it on. And let's get back to you later. So now as you can see, I've finished sticking on my cardstock. This has cardstock. This place will have the drawing paper because here is where you'll be testing your pen or pencil to see if it actually works properly. And here I will be sticking our felt. Okay, so now as you can see, I finished sticking the felt too. And for this one, I've used fabric glue. Now we'll move ahead to our drawing side. So this side will be used for testing your pens and pencils. For that, you'll just be needing regular drawing paper. Just like how we did for the other ones. We're going to measure it out and stick it here, and even this side. After we stick this, the back side of it, we will be using any type of normal crafting paper. I'll be sticking this colored one to the back of it. So I will get back to you once I'm done sticking everything. So guys, I finished doing my binding thing. Basically, what happened, I had a little problem because I cut my cardboard too thin. I didn't know why I did that, but I cut it too thin. So I had to cut another stripe and stick it again. So that worked. But be careful when you're doing this. Don't forget to measure your cardboard out properly. Okay, now remember in the starting of the video, I asked you guys to get a pair of socks. Well, the socks didn't work out for me. They might work out for your sock. It depends on the type of sock you're using. My sock didn't actually work out, so you can also use cloth instead for the pouch, okay? The socks for the pouch. So what you have to do is you have to see how much of the cloth you will be needing. So I will probably make the pouch this big, so that there's place for my eraser and sharpener also here. For the eraser and sharpener, you'll be needing the elastic, okay? So first, let me measure it out. Wait, I need my pencil. What you'll be doing is seeing till where. So till here, measure it out. draw it a little smaller. Yeah, so and this is not seen on camera, but I've drawn it from here to here to here. Okay, for this you'll also be using fabric glue, not Mod Podge. You can use Mod Podge if you have the Mod Podge that works on cloth, but I don't really think it'll work, so just to be on the safer side, I'm using fabric glue. So what you have to do is fold it and see till where you need it. Okay, so so as you can see, I finished making my pouch. It's still very wet, so I'm not gonna touch it. And you know what this reminds me of? This pouch and this blue background reminds me of Doraemon's Pocket, Doraemon the cartoon. Tell me in the comment section below if it reminds you of Doraemon's Pocket too. And now what we're gonna do is make our eraser and sharpener holes. So they're basically going to be here and here. You can place it anywhere you want. I wanted to place it in the side, so I'm going to do that. For that you'll be needing elastic. So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your elastic around your eraser. Now as you've got this much, see, so basically this is, I did this already, so I've got myself a strip thing. So I measured it out exactly to the length of the eraser, maybe just a little bit more, but what I'm gonna do is make it smaller, because that's how elastic works. So I'm gonna do this and make it just, yep, so till there. So this is how your hole is gonna look. What I'm gonna do for sturdier elastic is I'm gonna staple my elastic pieces together. Finally, I got it right. So basically what the stapler is going to do is it's going to act as a base, okay? So now, as you can see, I'm just going to show you, I can't use this now, okay? So when my elastic is stretched, it can fit at least 2 fingers. So this shows that I've gotten it right. Now what I'm going to do is add some fabric glue to the side and stick it. Just like that. And for weight, I'm just gonna put in my pair of scissors, because they're thin enough to fit in and not disturb the thing. Now after I've put this on, I'm gonna measure my razor again, but this time I'm gonna make it a little smaller, because it's for the sharpener, right? So okay guys, so as you can see what I've done, I've finished putting my sharpener and eraser thingies, elastic thingies, and also I covered this with my artist's tape because I felt like it looked too dirty with that one line. And here's my Doraemon's Pocket. So now we will move ahead to just one last step left in making this is a stopper. Basically what's gonna happen is your book is here, you have all your pencils and you're roaming around with your book happily, and by mistake you do this and all your pencils and everything fall out. You do not want that to be happening. So what you're gonna do is make a stopper out of cardboard. So I've made this, it's thinner than this actually, this part. So what you're gonna do is cut this out with an X-Acto knife and stick it right in between here. So when you stick it here, what happens is it forms a stopper. So when you, even if you tilt your entire book, everything's gonna hit that and come back in. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this now. So now as you can see, I've finished cutting this. I'm gonna cut it just a little longer than this, so basically till here. Okay, so chop it off. Now once I've chopped it off, I'm just gonna add some fabric glue because it has to stick on the felt, right? So just carefully, it's okay if you get it on the side, just use your fingers, that's what fingers are for. all you're gonna do is add the fabric glue and stick it right there. Now for it to stay on, what you're gonna do is add some type of base. So as you can see, I placed a lot of things on this for it to stay. You can do the same, and you're just gonna let everything dry, okay? And once everything dries, you're gonna have your perfect writing pad plus pouch. Okay, so guys, as you can see, everything's dry. All my things are in. Even this is dry. So now my things, as you can see, do not fall out. I've seen if my things work too, on this side, and here you just keep your things to write and see if they actually work. It's very simple and easy to make. You probably have most of the things at home, so if you have tried it, please tell me in the comment section below if you really think this idea is nice, and I'll see you next time. Bye.